evening.
everyone.
Good evening.
Hello. How's everybody doing?
Usual
Good, Dark.
suspects in the house.
How are you, Dark?
I'm good, man.
Cool. How's your
Hello,
foot?
Shocker. Evil Rick.
Yeah, people will be filtering in soon. They're probably watching other videos like about the new F-47 fighter jet that Trump just signed into bill or whatever.
There's some rain here.
That's
Yeah,
gonna be a badass fighter, man. Tell him.
man, I thought the Raptor was the top of the line, man, but not now.
No.
This thing's supposed to make the Raptor look like child's play.
Yeah.
So, my brother's keeper is my brother or is not my brother? So, which is the question?
Your brother's keeper. Well, you are your brother's keeper, aren't you? Depends on who you call brother and why you
Right.
call them brother.
True.
Right. I mean,
So,
a brother's not someone who stabs you in the back. Remember that.
Definitely not.
true.
Yeah, if you're with a so-called brother and they stab you in the back, they definitely are not your brother.
No.
Well,
But here's the question is the severity of that stab. Could you ever forgive him?
If they were a brother, what I consider a brother, yeah, I could forgive them, you know.
eventually, but I would never trust him.
Would I trust them again? Or would I turn my back on them again? Probably not.
I would question everything that they say and do.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, how you doing? Steve can probably understand where I'm coming from,
Hellfire.
from the biblical side of it, because the way the Bible states that it's to honor thy brother or thy sister as though they're part of your family.
Right.
So, but then you get into to the set, the MC set, you have to earn that.
Right. But the
And
Bible says when it's honor your brother and sister, that's flesh and blood.
no, because if that's the case, if you're looking at the blood side of things, in all reality and everything, I bleed just as much as you and everything. So you're somewhere a descendant of Adam and Eve, according to the Bible. So
Yeah, but
you're
there,
my long relative, this distant brother from another mother.
Under God's law, yes, you
but
are a brother.
there were people inhabiting the earth before Adam and Eve.
Oh, I know, man.
I mean, I could be
Sorry, I got a train
a
going by.
relative of Jim Bob Blue Joe down the road.
You seen what? What? I ain't mythical rider.
Hey, Wally.
You're moving too fast there, man. I can't read this daggone chat. I'm gonna look at my phone.
How long do you want me to keep a message up?
Yes, we are all related. Yes.
Hey,
Well,
Steve.
I would say once you're caught up, 3 seconds, 3 to 5 seconds. I froze on.
Froggy.
But yeah, I look at you as a brother. If I've known you for a while, and it's a term of endearment, like you two, I've met you, and I consider you my brothers now.
Right.
Hey, man, it's been going on freaking almost 7 years now, man. You realize
Ain't
that?
that crazy? Time flies, man.
Fudge, man. Ever since I met you going over to the camp and stuff. Before that, it was all online. I mean, so yeah, I mean, a very long
Oh,
relationship, but I can say you're a brother, you know.
keep your tongue to yourself. Steve says that I believe Adam and Eve were the first people, and then Noah and his family. Wasn't there a lot of people in between Adam and Eve and Noah? I mean, come on now.
Well, you figure when
Where does the Bible say what?
you know when God took Adam's rib to create woman, and they got cast out of the Garden of Eden because of the apple. There's already people on the earth. How could they all? They're all speaking different languages and stuff. They're already populating.
Uh huh. Well, like Mythical
Well, yeah, I
Writer
was going to say,
says, uh oh, I got lights going out.
I mean, that's just in theory, but
That's crazy.
well, you look at the Chinese proverb and stuff and everything, it dates further back than Jesus Christ with the Buddha and all that stuff. Then you have the Mayans, and then that Mayans go, before Christ. So, I mean, like back on our deal, brother like brother, and my keeper to that aspects and everything. I could tell you from personal experience. I mean, for years, I wouldn't let anybody in my doors. I kept to myself and what was, what's around my consider what my family was my wife and my kids, and really didn't have no friends for years. I had acquaintance.
hey, Monobomb.
Hey, Motobomb, how you doing? Uh, about 10 years ago, I opened those doors up and started, reaching out and everything. That's where for a long time, I was following online, listening, but never made any comments and stuff. And as I got more in, I would say farther back, 15 years ago, I started, watching. In my, about 29, I was 29. I started, playing around on the internet and everything with all the YouTube shows that's popping up with the empty scene and stuff like that. I didn't really pull the trigger till years later to get back on the tubes because I always had a family life. And then that's when I started reaching out. That's how I met J-Man, Donna, Bedlam, Hollywood, China Doll. I made the list. Black Dragon and Hollywood was my first one too. And then Dibber in the Wind came into play after that. And just the list kept growing. And getting out on there, actually getting out and riding again like I used to when I was a teenager, getting on twos and exploring. Now you get to that where you have that little network going on,
Yeah, you've got places to go, people to see.
So yeah, so like I'm passing through J-Man's area. Hey, J-Man, can I crash at your place? That kind of thing.
Right.
Hey, Rob, I'm coming in your area and everything. What's going on in your areas? You got anything going on? You see what I'm getting at?
I got a yard for you. You can sleep with the chickens.
Yeah, put me out there with the chicken coops. I see where I stand with you. Okay.
I got a place for you.
At least J-Man will give me a cot in the garage.
Oh, I got a little pull-out couch that you can sleep on. I ain't that.
That's the same thing here. I mean, the only deal is you got to deal with my grandkids when you come over to my place.
Hey, you know what that cot is, right? It's the motorcycle lift.
No.
Hey, you cleaned it up enough now. It's cleaned out enough and everything. I could put a hammock in there,
Hey,
hang it from the
Rick, you have to sleep out in the yard at my house. And Bedlam.
So
53 days from something, huh?
Yeah, I had
at
work
3 days to get this
banner. You know.
53 days, you'll get that boot off.
All right,
Yeah.
Steve.
Steve, you out of here, buddy?
You be
All
safe,
right, Steve.
Thanks
Take
for
care.
stopping in, man.
But no,
Always appreciate you, brother.
I was at work. I'm sitting there like, I need a new banner for tonight. And 53 days came up. And I'm like, okay, what are my 53 days? What's 53 days? And I had it.
Is Mobbing in the Mountains 53 days from now?
I don't know.
June 8th, or no, I'm sorry, June 18th.
No. But I had something smart for 53 days, something smart, Alec. And I
You
didn't
forgot.
write it down and I forgot it.
He forgot. Yeah, of course he did. Hey, G!
Hey,
And there's
brothers and
Cupcake.
sisters.
What's up, brother?
So I'm late. I ended up I ended up working late for some ungodly reason.
You're always late, Greg.
I had a service call.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you do. That's your job.
So after it says love thy neighbor, I loved her 3 times till her husband came home. So my mind's like, woo! I just ran in the house.
You missed Steve. He left right before you came on.
Oh man, preacher man.
Yeah. I know.
Turn my comments on. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good, man.
You know.
Doing good. Just I don't know if you caught it or not before you came on. I asked a simple question: am I my brother's keeper? Is my keeper like my brother? If my brothers and my sisters are the same?
Mm-hmm.
Something along that lines.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not a keeper to any of you, and you guys aren't my keepers. So, but if you screw up, I'm going to have your back. But when we get out of there, because I'm going to defend your ass. But when we get out of there, I'm going to say, hey, you know what? You really fucked up.
Yeah, I could see you,
Now,
Daddy.
are we discussing when is the right time, or who can call who a brother? As far as
Well, we could get into that kind of discussion.
I mean,
We were on the biblical side of it at the moment.
well, to see this fine Southern gentleman down in Alabama, little church, even Pastor Richard, you called him Brother Richard.
Yeah.
My great grandma would call the women sisters. Like her daughter would never call her daughter and this and that and stuff by name, it was by the sisters. But she respected the men and called them by their names. But it just depends where you're at.
right.
I agree, Lolly. You look out for your brother because your brother can look out for you.
Right. But I'm not going to call everyone my brother or everyone my sister.
No, I mean, you go to a place, you pull up in your bike and you meet some stranger or whatever. You don't go to say, hey, what's up, brother? Or
Right.
I don't do that. If I know you a while, even if you don't like it, I might slip up. If I had a couple beers or something, hey, brother, how you doing?
Hell,
I don't do nothing by it. But
I got stepbrothers I don't call brother.
a brother to me is someone that means something to me.
Yeah,
like you,
means something to me. Yeah, exactly, Greg.
I do deal just like you guys know a lot of people in clubs and stuff like that. I do not call them brothers. Only because
unless they're a good
I'll
friend.
call me brother first. Well, so I'm doing all right, brother. I'll call you brother back, but I will never put it out first.
No. And Lolly's right. We need to look out for our brothers, and society doesn't do it. So
I kind of disagree with that, but agree with it. I'm on the fence on that one. because I do see a lot of people taking care of people, like when something happens, a natural disaster. Um, they're not your brothers and sisters, but you do help them out because under God, they are your brothers and sisters. That's why
In
they're
biblical sense, yes, we're all brothers and sisters, but we can go a whole long ways with the whole brother thing, brotherhood. You know, to me, a brotherhood, that's to me now that's strictly some type of club or organization.
Yeah.
You know, all when you guys brothers stuff like that, it's good. But do we have a brotherhood?
I would think we do. You know, we have our own little brotherhood and sisterhood, if you will. You know,
When my uncle was alive, you know, it was called, his name was Drago and stuff. Some people might have known him, you guys don't. But anyways, he was always the main Joe, and it was called Home of the Joes. I was like the little Joe because he raised me since I was 5. Most of these people are dead and gone, stuff like that. But that was our brotherhood. You know, everybody, you know, handshake, gave a hug. We didn't have colors, nothing like that. You know, but it's called the Joes. I still have. I got to hang it up. You know, one of his signs in my garage, and you know, welcome to Joe's Pool Hall and stuff like that. Yeah, we were the Joes. They started calling him Joe way back in the early 70s, probably 70, 71 from the song
Was that his name?
Hey Joe from
Was Joe his name?
no, Drago. He was Drago. He was from Yugoslavia. He was my uncle through my aunt. His wife was my dad's sister.
Okay.
But they got married at 18. I was their ring bearer at 3, 4, 5 years old, and his first ride on a motorcycle. First time was on a Honda. The second one was his Triumph chopper. He just always set me up on the gas tank stuff. And then his Sportsters, which were show bikes. Someday I'll show you guys some pictures.
Let me ask Lolly, are you saying that there are people kidnapped in homes surrounded by other homes? Do you mean like human trafficking or something?
Yeah. Sorry for me looking down. My glasses and eyes get so bad. I'm trying to read that too from her.
Right.
It's
I'll
just
put
my
that
eyes.
back up there. But yeah, human trafficking, kidnap, because there's children that still haven't been found, and they do find them in a community, in a house surrounded by people, and these people are oblivious to that. You know.
Yeah. I could see that. Yeah. Because personally, I don't associate much with the neighbors, so I don't know what would be going on in their house.
You know,
it's kind of weird, isn't it?
Well, I'm the opposite. My wife's lived in this town more years than I have, but I know everybody in this town, all my neighbors. They probably know me well too. It's like I want to know what's going on around me and this and that.
Right.
And,
okay.
Trafficking been going around for it seems like you hear more and more about it now, but it's been going on for who knows, for forever.
right?
And I think it's disgusting. But
yeah, when I was a kid, we knew everybody on the block. You're right. Now I know 3 people on my block. So.
I can't get $1.50 for my fat ugly ass, but yet they're selling off these little kids and stuff and shipping them off and everything for hundreds of thousands of dollars and stuff. And I like to hang them in some of these oak trees in my yard. Sorry.
Well, according to that ICE guy, they're using them coming across the border, and then they'll go back with other people and then come across again. So they're getting like adult males in the country. Are you all right?
What's going on, Kim?
You need help? Okay.
Kim, you okay over there?
Nah, she's making dinner. I guess she needs something open. You want me to open it? She don't
Ain't
need
that
me.
hard? Ain't that hard to open a pack of hot dogs? Come on now.
Yeah, she's cooking dinner. She don't need me.
I had dinner before I came up and jumped in.
Stephanie's situation was different. Yeah.
But you know,
Oh.
speaking
I looked, yeah, I know who you're talking about, Shocker. I said, who's Stephanie? And I just saw Shocker. Okay, gotcha.
but speaking of brothers, the backstabber just contacted me, that fucker.
Which one?
The one that stabbed me in the back last Tuesday.
That's Tuesday. No, mine was Wednesday. I don't know who that was Tuesday.
Well, now wait a minute, Rob. When you say he stabbed you in the back, he's your brother in the brotherhood in your organization.
He called me brother in my A-Bay chapter.
Okay.
And we had elections last Tuesday. And he basically just took a knife and just stabbed at my back. I can't go into details because I haven't talked to him yet to hear his bullshit story.
Smart move, Rob. Smart move.
He sent me a message the day after saying, I'm probably the least person you want to hear. I said, yeah, I'm surprised you got the balls to contact me right now. So that tells me right there he had a part in it. He was going under circumstances that led up to, okay, you knew about it, you still had a hand in it. So until I talk to him, I can't say much more.
Well, if you need help, don't make me drive up to Minnesota and drop my wife off to kick his ass.
If I need help, I'll let y'all know and y'all can come and help. This guy needs to be set straight with a bat or something.
I'm just teasing. I'm sorry. It's Friday, but
He needs to be set straight with a battery. Is that what you said?
Well, if I really wanted to, all I have to do is ask Shocker to come over and come to a meeting and she'll set him straight.
well, yeah, that was part of my game plan, but I didn't want to mention her name.
You know. So, and he's called me brother a couple times, and I just started to call him brother, and he pulled this. And now he's contacted me to pick up stuff for Donnie Smith next weekend for the chapter. And I told him, you are not allowed in my house and you're not allowed in my property. You know, our state president even told him, you're going to have problems and it's going to end bad. Well, he's got problems.
Right.
Okay, Dark. I was wondering what happened to you. I was about ready to yell to you.
It's all right, Dark. It's all right.
Come back on if you can.
So that's one instance of I don't call this person a brother because I don't trust him anymore. Shocker is my sister. How did we get that way? Because we started talking and we met each other and we just grew our relationship from there. She is my sister.
And I don't call her sister stuff, but you guys are real close stuff. I met her a few couple times stuff, talked to her stuff. Yeah, I consider her family.
Yeah, she's my sister. If I screw up or something, she tells me. If I've done good, she tells me.
She'll tell any of us that.
Right. But she won't do that to me in public. She'll pull me aside and say, hey, you really fucked up. You should do this.
Exactly.
But yeah, we've gotten really close. Jamin and I, we've gotten close. Greg, we've gotten close. Dark, we're still working on it. We're getting closer. He asked me a couple times this week how I've been doing, how I've been feeling, how and stuff. So yeah, you guys are my family. You guys are my brothers.
Well, you could trust us. If there's something you want to talk about, we do it different ways, whether it's phone calls, Discord, whatever stuff. But we can always sit down and talk or whatever. Or if I got an attitude, you got an attitude, we talk about it. You know,
Hey, Froggy.
hey, you got a bad day at work. We breathe on each other. You know, just
Right.
let the steam out.
So, Froggy, just to give you some heads up, if my wife, Camilla, and Shocker are together and I fuck up, they tag team.
Oh yeah, I bet they would.
I can imagine the hell. Oh,
And-
dumbass.
Yeah, and guess who she's calling dumbass?
Yeah.
One of them's gonna jump on the other woman's shoulders just to slap the shit out of you because you're so tall.
They don't need to
Has
do that.
anybody
All they
seen
need
the
to
Muffin
do
Man yet?
No, they just drop you to your knees and they just bitch slap you.
The Muffin Man. I
is,
digress. Yes, we do.
I mean, they
That's
don't have to tag.
That's such a great picture. Shocker on her. I don't know what you call the little picture, thumbnail there or whatever stuff. I like that picture.
They don't have to jump
Profile.
on each other to slap me. All they have to do is kick me in the shin or the knee, and I'm going down. And there you go.
Well, that's all most people can reach on you.
Yeah.
He's tall, guy.
Or say, hey, look, Rob, your shoe's untied. You're gonna bend over and bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we'll kick him in the shin.
I was gonna say, and you know who's shorter? Crazy biker chick, Joyce.
Oh yeah.
I seen that picture I put up on my Facebook. My chin, okay, she literally comes up to here on me, right at the low of the S.
Yeah, believe it or not, she's shorter than I am.
Well, definitely Rob and Dark are taller than me. I can't remember. Jamin, I've been standing. How tall are you, Jamin?
5'7".
Okay, yeah, I am. I'm 5'8", 5'9", but you know, depending on what boots I got on and what hat I'm wearing.
Right, there you go. Yeah, I can reach
Oh,
5'7" and a half.
Me and Rob Dark were talking earlier and stuff like that. I said, yeah, the first time I met Rob in person, and I was at that truck stop. They were going, what, South Carolina, North Carolina? I pull up there next to him stuff. He gets out of the car, and I get out of the car. And as Rob gets out of the car, he just gets taller. Like, damn.
And he's got a big car. That's the thing. And he's got a tall car. And then he gets out and stands over top of it.
I think that man needs a Lincoln Town car to drive.
Yeah. But yeah, if your brother stabs you in the back, he's not your brother, Rob. That's for sure.
And how long have you known the guy for? You know,
Um,
I know
probably a year.
Okay, a lot of times you do these things with the bait, MRF, this, all the other ones. I know everybody, y'all, they get a little excited. Hey, brother, da, 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 you know, but you know, you're there for a reason, purpose, but you're not family. You're not.
Right.
I don't know what the right word is, but you know what I mean. You have a feeling about somebody.
Yeah.
No, but I also feel that to be called a brother or a sister, no matter if you're a guy wearing a skirt or not, you know,
Doing my thing.
I was expecting to get some laughs off that one.
I giggle. You heard me giggle. I did laugh.
There is
I don't like
some
calling women sisters because I don't want to be doing my sister. So,
well, neither do I. But if I was single, I might just happen.
well, that's what I meant. If I was single, you know.
But there's a certain amount of respect and trust that you have to get in order to call someone or be called a brother or sister.
It's all about, you know, I joke about it, stuff like that, but it's what you hit on. It's all about respect.
Right. And
Well,
the
it has
first
to be-
one, I was going to say, the first one
Trust.
who calls me a sister when I'm in a kilt is going to get it.
Hey, hold on. I got to write that down because I got to remember that one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Jamin, you're going to be around when I call him sister. And
Yeah. Kilt equals sister.
I'm older than Rob, but I think I can outduck him and outrun him for about 5-10 feet.
5 or 10 feet. Yeah, 3 steps, mister. Yeah.
That's
I
it. Give me, yeah.
I got a good spurt of energy for about maybe 5-10 seconds. After that, I'm done.
Hey, like Toby, I'm as good once as I ever was.
That's right. So 5-10 seconds, you're gonna catch me, but you're gonna be we're both out of energy. We'll just shake hands and give a hug and go have a beer.
Oh, a surprise live stream from the monkey himself later.
Who?
Professional monkey.
Oh, he's putting one out tonight.
It popped up on my phone.
Yeah, it just popped up.
Whoop-de-doo.
Well, I got my phone over there, but I got my earbud in, but I got the volume turned down because it was bugging me with this.
Well, all I can say is if Advan Black is watching, I need some hand guards and some bag lights.
It's not that.
They don't do the bag lights, do they?
You got to meet Steve from
Prospect Gold. Yeah, that's what I need.
And
you
Froggy
go
went
talk to
live.
Steve over at Sick Baggers. He's in Southern Illinois. It's a straight shot across, due west from you.
Yeah, and Froggy went live. So, and he knows we're live.
Well, Frogzilla went live. Why didn't you tell us?
Yeah, because he was on the side chat here.
But here,
Lolly and Froggy, I would call brother and sister.
yeah, I don't see him.
They're good people.
Man,
24. That was 24 minutes ago. He was live. I don't know if
I
he
ain't
is
even
now.
getting the thing. See how it is? Oh well.
I was so busy today, I didn't even get a notification. Well, I'm not gonna say I didn't get a notification for us tonight, but
No, Froggy's not live.
Yeah.
why?
Yeah, we ain't live. See,
Lolly didn't kill him, did she?
man, we are so full of that. What is it? Misinformation, they say.
Sorry about
Yeah.
that.
As a matter of fact, since
he
we
wasn't
are here in Mythical Riders in the chat, are you guys going to do a show Tuesday for, the mythical show, mythical themes?
I gotta go back Tuesday. Did they do one this past Tuesday?
I'm alive, but I ain't live. How's that for a Frogzilla impression?
Yes, they are going to be doing a show on Tuesday.
Did they do it this past Tuesday though? I didn't get a notification.
Yeah, they didn't do one this past Tuesday.
Okay, maybe that's why. Okay.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Lolly.
So,
Well, it's glad to know Frog is still alive. Lolly didn't kill him, so
I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah, Frogzilla's a guy I would call brother for sure.
You know.
I think these days though, I can go on and on and on. I'm just gonna shut up about it. The brotherhood thing, brother this, brother that. The club life, we all know this stuff, has changed so much. Do I like someone? Hey, brother, how you doing? No, I don't. Not unless I know you and I've got to know you at least a year or whatever, and I can trust you stuff. Then you're my brother. I'll call you brother. Unless I've had a bunch of ice houses or high lives, then I might slip up.
And then everybody's brother.
Everybody, oh, brother, go get me another beer, brother. I'll get you one.
You buying, brother?
Yeah, it just kind of slips off your tongue.
Right. I hear you.
Oh.
Evil Rick. What Frog?
That's right, Rick. Froggy, how did your day turn out? I heard you had an event.
Go do the cop thing. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Did that come up yet? I know what he's
You had to
talking
go
about.
be a cop for a day or something?
No, you had court today.
Had Corda.
Wondering how that turned out.
My kitty jumped up in my lap. He wanted to be petted. Oh, ain't that sweet?
If it's true what I heard and stuff like that, I ain't gonna mention that stuff to them and stuff. I
Hey,
can't
no
remember.
rumors, man.
But
Yes,
yeah.
Froggy Court.
Oh, I forgot to go. That's what my son would say.
Yeah. Court. I don't play tennis.
Pickleball court?
What the hell is that?
That game, I can't believe there's bars putting in pickleball courts around here.
Yes, that is a huge thing. They turned our tennis courts into pickleball courts, and
Yeah.
there's a bunch of elderly people. I go to work early in the morning. Elderly people walk the park and stuff. We got a real nice park, and they got pickleball. And you got they have these old people out there with their little, smacking around that ball.
Right.
Um,
And see, that's what me and my brother, my real brother, were talking about
Hold on,
the
I
other
got-
day. Is this pickleball shit? When I was a kid, pickle was you ran between two bases and they tried to throw you out with the ball.
Yeah.
That was pickle. And now pickleball is fucking like tennis or half tennis, whatever you can call it.
That's
You
traffic,
do-
Dave, and I'm reading something here.
But hey, that's
Frog, they
that ain't too bad there, Frog.
They want you to do a year's home incarceration and 2 years probation. Are they trying to work a deal with you, or is that
As long
through
as you're not in jail, that's. They want me to take
Dealing
deals.
charge.
No, definitely not.
they're the ones who entered illegally and did all
Definitely
this stuff
not. You
legally.
weren't.
Hell
You were
no.
not
You
doing.
do not want a dealing
Definitely
charge,
not.
because I tell you what, that stays. I don't care what Trump signs, that's going to stay on your records. And you weren't
You
dealing.
definitely don't want to take no dealing charge. Yeah. Nah.
Jamin, I'm sorry for stepping on your pickleball thing there, but I read that. I'm like, whoa,
Nah, that's fine.
we can talk about that
We
somewhere
asked
if
you.
you want, Frog. You don't want to talk about it here, but
No.
I'm not a lawyer, but
Yeah, you don't want to mess any chances up by talking about it.
I know what can screw up your life down the
videotape,
road.
you know. Hey, we don't know who Frogzilla is, by the way.
No, I know him as another name. I have no idea who Frogzilla is.
Where's my pen? Oh, there's that. Okay.
I'm sorry, Kitty, but gotta check you for ticks.
Check you for ticks.
He
Come
likes to go out.
You ain't got no ticks. You know that.
This cat here likes to run outside in the
I thought you were talking about your wife.
no. Oh, I check her for ticks all the time
Okay.
when she lets me.
Yeah.
How's that for a banner, guys?
We are 53 days from being intelligent. Yeah, right.
I actually kind of like that because it just grows on.
Our IQ is 53 days from being higher.
It's like the old saying, I'll do it. I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow they ask you what's well, yeah. So I'm gonna do it tomorrow, which is next day.
Man, that sucks, bro.
Right, but they're blackmailing me to save Lally.
That's the best a lawyer can do for you guys.
Well,
He's
yeah,
probably in cahoots with
Yeah,
them.
they like to use scare tactics. Some of us dealt with some of this stuff. I know Sharger has in the past, this and that stuff. Yeah, they try to make everything easy on their part. Use that scare
Right.
tactic. We can do this, da da da. You know what? You have rights. You got this and that. And I don't know. I know the story, but I don't know everything. And it's probably none of my business. But you don't want to be screwing up your life for the next 20, 30 years. Lord knows we ain't got 20, 30 years left in us, I don't think, but you never know.
right.
Well, I
Deal
guess the
for 6 years.
important thing is you
If
don't.
no deal, 6 years, what, Lally, in jail?
Yes.
That would be prison.
Just leave yours in there.
You just let me know when dinner's done.
All right.
Thank you, love.
Well, if it's 6 years prison, for whom? Lally or for him or both?
Froggy. That would be
Well, if nobody goes to jail,
Yeah, jail's across the street from my house over here, or county and stuff.
but that in-home incarceration part, that would suck.
Does that mean you got to wear an ankle bracelet?
Yeah, probably.
Well,
Yeah,
how do you go to work? Well, you go to work. I guess you go to work and stuff. But
he would have to get that cleared, and they allow him so much time for travel to and from.
that's such bullshit.
Huh.
But if he doesn't take the deal and he pushes on and he loses, he would get 6. He can get up to 6 years. But seeing as they fucked up, Froggy and Lolly shouldn't have to pay for that mess.
If they could just find the loophole, the one little thing, the one little loophole where it fucked up. Takes 1 year hip and 1 year probation, and I get
Diversion
no
program.
felony. Who gets the felony? Him or you? Or both?
They
Oh,
both can get up to 6 years. But that's the thing. They entered the home without a warrant. They fucked up.
Have you
And you're going to pay for it?
talked to another lawyer?
Well, see, that's the biggest problem, and I understand the
That's
thing.
the
I mean,
biggest
they do have the thing where everybody can donate some money and stuff like that, but find a great lawyer.
That's what I said. It's all sham, guys.
I mean, you're in Indiana, so you have to get one. You're from Indianapolis or a Chicago lawyer, a big time, but it's going to cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars
To fight it.
to
Right.
fight it
They
all.
know that too. They know.
Oh
that.
yeah, that's how
It'll
they get
take
their
them
money.
10 grand to fight it.
10 grand.
It could cost you that much, yeah.
No felony. If you take the deal, there's no felony.
Yeah.
But it stays on your record still.
Misdemeanor. His is up to due to the past, right? Because he had a misdemeanor before. Yeah.
The hell, Lolly, you could get a right lawyer. You could drag it out for a year, and then whatever happens, say, well, you know what? I've done my
Time
time.
served. Yeah.
There you go. Corrupt judge is married to a senator.
Married to a senator. Vote his ass out.
Corrupt judge is married to the senator. Yeah.
It's going to cost you guys all that money that you don't have. Won't be able to get a search warrant thrown out. They didn't have a search warrant to begin with.
Yeah, they had no right being there. Felony. Who had a felony?
Frog, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Chugger. It's a big sentence for a misdemeanor. I have a lot of questions, but some I'll ask, Lolly or Frog off to the side stuff. I'm not going to do it on live stream stuff. But
Well, I'm sure Indiana has a knock and talk law.
Indiana sucks.
Well, I ain't moving there.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Indiana and Kentucky suck.
Okay.
And I got one that grows and stuff there and stuff. Well, he quit doing all that. And well, he didn't quit doing all that, but he drives in Michigan. He's just east of Indianapolis there, and he drives up to Michigan and stuff. He buys it cheaper up there and brings it back down. But
That's what everybody's telling me is they drive 6 hours to Michigan and get it a lot cheaper than what they get here in Ohio. So,
There you go, Lolly.
because you're legal, aren't you, Jamin? In
yeah,
Ohio?
Ohio is, yeah.
Yeah, I'm legal here in Illinois too, but
Several years ago, yeah.
make it legal. But I think they use it just to get all this freaking money from people.
3 years for a roach?
Yep. Well, yeah, it's a no tolerance state.
Spent 3
That's
years.
what I said. They're probably going to get lucky getting the deal they got.
He did 3 years for a roach. Is that what that's? Is that what I
Yeah.
read?
Yes, you read that right.
Several years ago, I got a felony for a roach and spent 2 years in prison.
Well, Frog, I hope those 3 years in prison was because you beat the shit out of them cops.
All right, here comes Lolly. How
Hello.
you doing?
Hey, Ollie,
Okay.
how you doing, hon?
So
You don't have. I'm just saying this real quick. You don't have to discuss this if you don't
we've
want to.
discussed it before and everybody already knows, but because we were trying to get help to be able to fight it. But the problem is, we had a plant. He had a plant outside,
Uh-huh.
and they flew over. They seen it, so they came. They did what Indiana calls a knock and talk, where they can knock on your door, and if they see or have reason, they can come in. So
That's
it is possession. We did have possession. What we were trying to fight is the search warrant, because they didn't have an arrest warrant and they didn't have a search warrant when they came in. So we got arrested, and then we found out that it was not an arrestable offense. We never should have went to jail. So we were in jail for 72 hours for no reason. Without our medicine, Shane ended up in the floor in the cell because he was having heart palpitation and angina, and he didn't get any help. They gave him the wrong medicine. They didn't have my medicine and wouldn't allow my son to drop it off.
Oh.
Well, then we get out. The judge refused to use, normally when you pay your bail, they release your bail money to the attorney so that
Right.
you can pay your retainer. He refused to do it. So they still have the bail money on hold. And then we were fighting our guns being taken because they took all of our guns. Well, in Indiana and constitutionally, to take your guns, you have to be under a mental defect or a violent crime. Our crimes weren't violent, but they
Right.
took all of them. They didn't list them right in the report. They took our DVR and didn't list it. They took our GoPro and didn't list it. So the inventory is completely screwed on what they took from us.
You wrote all this stuff down, right? Got it on paperwork?
Oh yeah. Yeah, and we
Okay.
talked to the attorney, but he said that more than likely, if we decide to take it to trial, the judge will not throw out the search warrant. He's going to say it's a valid search warrant.
Because
Then
But,
we
you know, I
could
understand
appeal it.
they can knock and tell. I understand that. But if you did not give them permission, they say, "Can we come in your house and look?" You say no. They shouldn't be able to come into your house.
They said they smelled marijuana. That's why they came in, because they have a right to secure the property until they can get a search warrant, which is bullshit. Excuse me.
That violates
All
your
of it's
Fourth
wrong.
Amendment.
But in order to fight it, we have to hire a constitutional attorney. We have to go to trial. So we have to have our trial attorney. Then that's going to cost more. Then we have to go through the search warrant, appeal the search warrant, and that doesn't necessarily keep him from going to prison in the meantime.
Right.
So we can drag it out, but it's not going to do us any good, because the more we drag it out, the more pissed off they're going to be, and they're going to take the deal off the table.
Go on, Charlie.
So what ends up happening is he goes to prison, or we both go to prison for 6 years.
Yeah.
Or he can take a year home incarceration and a year's probation. I get a year's probation, and it's over and done, and we can move and get the hell out of Indiana.
Yeah, but it's the part where they're calling him a dealer. That's where.
That's a right move.
We
there,
had
James.
enough.
I would say that.
Indiana.
Why were they calling it dealing? And you said they
The
saw
state
in
laws.
one plant. I mean, was
You
it
don't have to. You don't have to don't have to have proof of dealing or distribution, because the law in the state of Indiana says if you have more than so many grams, it's considered dealing.
And he had a plant.
And we had more than that amount.
He
Right.
had a plant.
Okay.
There you go.
You got a
So
good
we weren't
plan.
dealing, but he had enough that he could have dealt.
That's a
Right.
tough
Now,
call.
once it's done,
I can actually understand
once it's
why.
done and over with, and we take the deal or do whatever we got to do, then we can still fight it. We can still file civil rights discrimination, but the problem then is we don't have any trauma. We weren't beat up.
You were.
No, I mean majorly. It didn't require us to go to the hospital. So none of the attorneys want to touch it. There's
Right.
not enough money there.
Right.
In order for us to, I mean, we can say that there was trauma. I can say that, my dogs and cats are still traumatized over the situation. My wrists were cut. He was left in the floor. There's all kinds of things that we can say. But if we can't get an attorney to take it. I've talked to 3 or 4 different attorneys that were civil rights attorneys, and they won't touch it.
Yeah.
There's not enough money in it for them to touch it.
Yeah, not enough money. But if you were, sorry to say this, not the color you are, they would jump all over it.
Yeah, they probably would. I mean, I don't try to be racist or anything, but it's
I'm
true.
not trying either. But it's the truth. Truth is the truth.
Like Frog said, he goes, he's going to get 2 years probation. He can't leave till his probation's up. As far as
The probation can be transferred.
Yeah.
Once he's off home incarceration, we can move if we can get it approved.
More than one.
But probation can be transferred.
Where do you think you'd move to?
Ohio.
I just think you were in a bad spot at the wrong time, or somebody narked.
Move over here to Lawrenceburg, and then at the end of the 2 years, you can just pop right over to Cleves. You can be right here.
Lolly, how far east are you of Indianapolis?
We're south. We're about 2 hours south.
But that puts you right on the Kentucky-Indiana border.
Mhm.
I don't know what town you're in.
We're in Salem. We're like 40 miles up from Louisville.
Oh, okay. Where my stepdad, we buried him down there.
We can fight that, yes.
Down. I know where you're at.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
No, I know where you're at. My stepdad, when he passed away, I had to bury him there, and I met his family stuff. They're I can't think of that damn town. Ain't there a what do they do where they make bullets and all that stuff? What do they call them things? No, for the army and stuff like that.
Where's the puppies at?
Oh, the Charlestown Armory?
Yeah.
Yeah, the armory. That's it. That you're in
Yeah.
that neck of the woods, ain't you? Yeah.
Yeah, we're just over the hill from the Charlestown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The 8th of June, Lolly, I'll be headed out to Madison. That's where the Care Farm ride headed to.
Do what now?
I'll be headed out to Madison. Might be able to come down and see you guys.
Oh, that'd be
Madison
awesome.
I was gonna say that's not Madison, Wisconsin, is it?
No, it's Madison, Indiana.
I know where Madison, Indiana is too, but I go to Madison, Wisconsin every now and then. So I grew out there.
No, Cat.
Hey,
I'm not
Cocker.
kidding you.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
can't hardly see the comments when I'm on the
So,
StreamYard because I'm on my phone.
how's
Right.
Mythical Rider been doing? Or I mean,
Stressed out.
stressed out. How's
I mean-
how's the show been progressing?
We decided to take a break. We're going to do the show Tuesday, but I think instead of every week, we're going to do it like once every 2-3
Okay.
weeks.
Okay.
Because we haven't got a lot of participation. Nobody's emailed any stories, and I cut 2 people that came up and stuff. So that was good, but I don't want to use them every week. And, we have other stories that we can tell, but there's not as much participation as I had hoped for. So
Well,
we're going to
takes time to
shorten it.
build it up. It takes time.
Yeah,
to
it
build up.
does.
You will.
It does. We're going to keep it out there. And like I said, probably every other week instead of every week.
right.
That'd be cool. That way, it would give you an extra week to prepare.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I
Rob?
want it to still be fun.
Tougher to do these shows because now spring's here, summer's coming, we get more daylight. Especially like a Friday night show. You know what? I may want to go ride and go for dinner or this and that. And
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and it's 8 o'clock too, right?
Yeah. 8 o'clock
That's right
Eastern.
that's right about the time that I would be getting home from if I went out to go for a ride, that'd be right about I'd be coming back home.
So if you haven't already subscribed to their channel, please do. They have 47 subscribers. Let's get them up.
yeah. Let's get the subscriber up because it's a good show.
It is.
Thank you.
Because I worked real late and that's when you told me no, it was you didn't have one. I said okay, I didn't get a notification. I was, well, maybe that's why, but it's very interesting.
There's a lot. We've got a lot of subjects we can cover. It's just, like I said, I've had some stuff going on with work that I've been trying to deal with, and then all of this. It just became it. I had to take a break.
I understand. Once you get all this shit behind you guys, you'll be all right.
Lolly,
Yeah, it'll be a lot easier.
Lolly, what do you do for work? You don't have to answer, but I don't know what you.
I don't
know what you and Froggy do.
I'm a data analyst.
Okay.
I'm on a computer all day.
Okay, so you know what you're doing.
In other words, she fixes other people's fuck ups.
Right.
Well, I want you to know that you and Froggy have an open invitation on here in the unaffiliated.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
And on the Roadhouse.
I said
Appreciate
on
it.
here, the
Well,
Roadhouse.
you said here, but you said the unaffiliated.
He said here and the unaffiliated.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. My bad. I only got one good ear. Jamie got one good eye, and I got one good ear. So.
Yeah. Where's Frog at? Let's hear about what's going on with the bike. Did he do anything else to it?
He is, I think, in his room trying to get his computer up. Hold on just a minute. Hey, Froggy.
Oh, there's the Monkeys live stream popping in.
Right.
I put my like on the Biker Roadhouse. I didn't hit the like button. There we go.
There you go. Sorry, guys. I'm eating, but she said dinner was ready, and if you don't eat a hamburger when it's hot, it ain't no good.
My wife asked, she'll cook when I'm ready, I guess, because
Right?
she gave me 3 choices: frozen pizza, hot dogs, or there was something else I can't remember.
Well,
and she's like, "Whatever you think, just go downstairs to the freezer and get it and bring it up."
Right.
I had a brat for dinner night before last. Today for lunch, I had a Met and Now
He's
tonight.
getting the computer on.
Okay.
Too much icing on that cupcake.
Okay. That's evil.
Mm.
I got your icing.
I want to give another shout out to Reese's No Bake Brownies. They're a Reese cup that you bake, and it's like a brownie. They're killer. That was my birthday cake this year.
They are yummy
That going
and they are deadly.
Yeah, deadly, exactly.
Are they in a big pan or are they actually little cups?
She made them. She made a big pan of them. It was like a big brownie pan.
Or you just take it out of the bag and heat it up, or
Oh, that's a cool picture.
Thank you.
I like that. That's a real pretty picture.
Thank you.
History. Venomous lizard bite. Break something. What kind of venomous lizard? That would be probably a monitor. Hell, I don't know. Mercy, I can't see my eyes.
I don't want to see your eyes.
What? What about my see my eyes?
I don't want to see
Here,
your
I'll do
eyes.
that for you.
Monkey got fireball going on.
Yeah,
Alright,
of course he
okay.
does.
Okay.
Man.
There he is.
Hey, yeah, and Doctor, they're all on that.
Hey,
Hey,
Monkey.
what's up, y'all?
what's shaking, man?
You made it.
I'll be right back.
Monkey wasn't on, or Dr. Harley wasn't on. That's right. He's the one that was missing. Maybe that's why, because he's on that shit. How you doing, bro?
He's on monkeys.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't ask him to come on here. Oh,
So can you tell us about the bike?
Yeah, I ain't been able to do nothing with it. It's been too cold. But yeah, the shifter rod, you know, where you shift and it goes into your case.
Bro.
What where that goes into the inside casing, it's loose inside there. So I'm not sure if I'm going to need a new shaft, but I've got to take my clutch off, all that out,
Yeah.
and then I got to take the inner case off, like where the stator and all that is,
uh-huh.
Yeah.
and figure out how to get that seal out to put a. Am I echoing?
No.
No,
Because I'm talking, but then 2 seconds later, I'm hearing what I'm saying.
It was probably on a delay.
it might be over on Greg's end.
Well, no, he's probably on delay.
Probably hearing mine. These walls are thin.
No, because I'm hearing double of everybody.
Man, yeah, well, that's what I said. It's probably on delay if you got an earpiece in.
Sorry about that, guys.
You got your office set up pretty nice now.
Oh, see, I hear that.
No more gun cabinet. Are they going to give your guns back, by the
Yeah, I
way?
had to take. They're supposed to, but they'll probably fight us on that too.
Well, I'd be like, before you get that year's home incarceration out of my ass, you better be giving my guns back.
They're
Right.
supposed to give them back as soon as court's over. Yeah, as soon as court's over, we should get them back.
Well, make sure you don't wear none of that red and white in the court. You hear?
Yeah, I had to put my hat up that I had over there. I took all my marijuana posters and signs down.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hell, I'm surprised they didn't try to do something like that. You know, gang enhancement or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
That's horseshit, dude. I hate to hear that so bad, man. But if you don't do any time in jail, that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
You're not ratting on anybody.
Yeah,
so
I don't know the whole situation, this and that, but if you can't raise enough money to get you out completely, yeah, the deal might be what to take.
Yeah.
And that freaking state sucks because it's like they're just draining you.
Well, it costs you anywhere from 10 to 30 grand to try and fight it. Easy.
Yeah.
You know.
It'll cost you 10 grand and more to get out of a DUI in any state.
right.
Well, most of the time, yeah, it cost me 5,000 back in '96 when I got my DUI. It was $5 grand.
That was 96. It's 10 grand now.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And you still lose your license for anywhere from 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
A year. You lose them for a year, definitely. Here anyway. And it's supposed to drop off your record. Never does.
Nope.
No, you have to go get it taken off your record, which you got to pay an attorney to do.
Right. Yeah, it's been like
It's
30
ridiculous, and
It's been like
they
30
don't
years.
care.
The first question they ask me when they walk up to the doors: "You been drinking tonight?"
we got a chick around the corner that she's dealing because the way traffic comes in and out, and
Right.
they haven't done nothing.
Hmm.
They've been
But yeah.
here for her so many times, it's not even funny.
How long has she lived in the area?
She's been here ever since we have been.
Has she? She's probably doing one of the cops.
You're not on anymore, honey.
Oh, it says his device is not connected.
Well, thanks for the warning.
He's trying to get it back up.
He hasn't. Damn, wish I could have a hamburger. Poor girl, you can't have a hamburger. You don't eat meat. That's right. I'm sorry. You only eat cottage cheese. That's a hell of a meal. Cottage cheese.
Hey, you know what? I just realized this. If we're all related, that means Bigfoot's a brother.
Bigfoot's what?
Yep.
A brother.
Yeah, Bigfoot's your brother.
Yep.
Well, why's it got to be a man? Maybe it's a girl Bigfoot.
Well, it could be
Yeah.
a sister. It's a brother
Oh,
and
man.
sister. They had to keep up their.
I mean, they always have
Community?
pictures of big feet in the ground, this and that, but they don't show no genitalia. So I don't know if it's a male or female.
Right.
There's a video out with the female. She's got her baby.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen a few women.
I'll
in my
see if
life.
we can find it. Frog had it.
You've seen a few women you thought were Bigfoot?
Well,
There's a few out there.
I was
got
married to
that
a
gene.
Littlefoot.
I'm still here.
You were married to Sasquatch, what?
No, I was married to a Littlefoot.
Hey, y'all,
No,
check
shush.
this picture out. See this? See that picture right there?
Yeah, it looks like T-Bone.
This is my ghost tube. It showed me a picture of a Bigfoot last.
Hang on. There we go. I was trying to get it so he was just.
Oh, main screen his. I don't know how to do that, but
You got to click on his picture in straight in the bottom of the StreamYard and put it at the top. There you go.
that's the actor from
Dude, that's
Harry.
fake.
That's the actor from Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah, that's fake as hell.
Ain't that crazy?
That was his
That's the
ghost tube. That was the ghost tube picture that he got sent when he asked them to send him a picture.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Hey, now we're all on here.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
I'm
hon.
having a party now.
Where you at, Evil? You the only one watching?
What's up, girlfriend?
I was going to say everybody's in chat is on here.
I got to turn my phone down now because I got Monkey over there on my phone, and they're like,
And just so y'all know, I'm going on to Milwaukee on the 2nd to find out if I have my surgery or not.
That's cool.
April
Okay.
2nd, you come down to Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Look on my calendar. What day is that? Day of the week.
Wednesday.
Rick is still
That's
here.
what the surgery's for?
Are you going to come down
They
and
got-
then go right back
they're
up,
gonna
or
see
you
if,
come tonight?
They can reconstruct my stomach because it was mutilated. My anatomy was mutilated.
Can't blame me for that.
No. That was the
Are you
that was
staying
the
the night
surgery I
down there?
had in 22.
With a name like Cupcake, yeah, we can't blame you at all.
Yeah. Are you staying the night down there, or are you
No,
going
I won't
back?
have surgery that day. I'm going to find out if they're going to do it. And if I could, it all depends on what he has to say.
Well, I was saying is if you were coming down for doctor appointment stuff, stay the night and stuff, I'd come up and we get together and have a hamburger. Well,
I cannot have hamburgers.
I know, but that's what I said. Have a hamburger, and then
I am on a soft food diet, and it's usually I just have protein.
Yeah, we have a cup of soup and a couple shots.
Yeah, I can't. I haven't drank. I have been sober for 117 days.
Way, all right.
Congratulations.
That's awesome, Shocker.
You
Yeah.
haven't been sober in 717 days? Damn,
I have been sober. This is 117 days. I'm sober.
Oh, I thought you said you haven't been
Wait.
sober.
You sent me a snap of that bottle of wine.
That is from 5 years ago, dipshit. Look at it again.
Oh,
And yes, I called you dipshit. Look at that again.
surprised you didn't call me.
Should stop
dumbass.
showing a corner. It's from 2000.
Yeah, that picture's from 2000.
I drank a case in like 3 days. And that was probably my last bottle that day.
Shocker could put them down back in the day.
Yes, I could.
So am I the only one still in here smoking weed?
I quit that. I quit that well over a year ago.
I don't have no weed to smoke. Sorry.
I quit that because I knew all this shit was coming up with my surgeries. I quit that.
And I'm scared to go ask my wife.
What about you, Frog? Are you staying clean?
Yeah, he's been clean.
I plead the fifth.
Good answer. Good answer.
They told us a lot of everything's going on and at home and but never said anything about having a drug test.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that's coming up.
Evil
I
claims
gotta
it
stay home for
is,
2
too.
years. That mean I can still go grow me some plants because I can't go buy it somewhere else.
Nope.
But I'm not saying that I'm staying sober,
I
on
know,
any
Doug,
aspect of anything.
You're just
Uh-huh.
trying to get
You
healthy.
feel like being sober for a while.
Yeah. And I'm still me. I mean, I'm still funny and shit.
And you look
That's
really
why we're
good.
going to Ohio so he can grow his own and not have to worry about it.
Right.
He'll
You look
have
very
he'll be able to have 12 plants.
Well, like I said,
So,
you guys come
be good.
straight across the border here. So, you're
I'm allowed 5 plants.
Like the UP, when my parents lived up there, they were allowed to have 10 plants per person that lived in the house.
Right, that's where I'm at.
Don't
But I
you
can't
need a
have them out in
license for that
public.
shit?
And then where I hide them, I have no sunshine.
I grew one last time before Mom moved. Oh, I have some awesome shit.
yeah, I remember that.
What? I am on live. And I am not live on TikTok. Bye. I am live on YouTube. Get out of here. Shut my door. Thank you.
Don't let it in the ass.
This 14-year-old little girl that loves grandma.
Mm. Hey, Grandma, remember when you were 14?
Yeah, I was having babies.
Practicing.
I'm only. I was 15, I think.
Uh-oh. Oh,
If I do the math, but I don't want to think
Shame
about
on
that
you.
again.
I dropped the fire.
I was getting over Froggy leaving me.
I just saw that, but Evil's claiming the fifth. Okay.
When you was 14,
What?
13.
13, well, see, if he would have never left you back then,
I didn't
you would
leave
never
you.
be
I
together
was
now.
forced.
I didn't know that.
I'm going on 60 years old. Getting
Her
real
mom
close.
called the cops
I'm
on me,
still a
and her
virgin.
husband threatened me
I'm
with
still
a
a
gun.
virgin. I don't know what to do with it. I'm still a virgin.
Yeah, me too.
Did you get threatened with statutory rape?
She threatened it, but I didn't know it until we ran back into each other
Right.
30 years later.
You thought he just disappeared out of your life. Shame on you.
I did.
Damn.
And of course, Mama probably never said, well, I told him to leave.
No, she didn't.
Oh, it's just a worthless boy, honey. That's all he is. Right?
Cute doggy.
I've been through that. Well,
She
Greg,
sent my uncle after him with a gun. She was told him he was going to shoot him.
Oh, so now that Minnesota is legal on both, we can have up to 8 plants with a maximum of 4 being mature.
I got some seeds.
Got some seeds.
I'll grow it. I will grow it.
But you'll have to listen to me, Frank.
My name is not Frank.
It is right now.
It
Unless you
is
don't.
right now.
It is now if you don't listen.
We apparently got several states we can pick from. We got to find the cheapest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised Wisconsin and it hasn't made it legal.
Just don't come to
Wisconsin's more laid
Wisconsin.
back than Indiana. Indiana's
I don't
so tough on it.
I don't foresee Wisconsin becoming legal. So stupid.
Go to California if you're going.
Because they get the money, because they know everybody's going to come either Illinois or Michigan.
There's freaking all the way around us is
When
legal.
Michigan was legal, and Shotgun knows where I'm at, Hurley, Wisconsin, when I go up there, stuff like that, which is borderline. You don't even know.
Everybody smokes in Hurley. They don't care because they go up.
Yeah.
They go up just a little bit
When I go to
further
the
and
bottom
go
hill,
get them.
when I go to the bottom hill on Silver Street and I hit them 3 strip joints, well, underneath the bridge.
Is you're using your microphone and your headset there, Frozilla?
It's like he's playing with his phone.
Yeah.
He's trying to.
Yeah, you're
I'm
coming
getting
in loud
double.
and clear, Lolly.
He's multitasking.
Yeah.
Testing. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Testing.
Keep
I
up.
can multitask.
Keep Bob is getting a tattoo.
Oh, is he?
Who's getting a tattoo?
Keep up. What's he getting?
I wish I
That's his birthday.
I wish I was getting a
He's getting
tattoo.
a happy birthday?
Oh shit.
Show it again, Pro.
Ah,
You can't see it.
Can't
But
hardly see it.
Bob,
The lighting and stuff.
tell him we're all watching.
Is that live? He's getting it right now? He's getting it now?
it's getting it now.
Yeah, tell him we're all watching, Frog.
yeah, he's getting it. He's getting it right now, live.
And I missed who's getting the tattoo?
Keep
Keep up.
Okay, got you now. I missed the name.
Well, Shocker, be careful. Make sure it's going to be worth it if you have to have surgery.
Yeah, I won't.
Yeah.
They won't do it right then and there. But if that doctor don't want to do it, they want to send me to Mayo Clinic, and I'm gonna not go.
Well, now, are you going to be tested or anything like that, or you
No,
just having a
they're not putting me
consultation?
under.
You're
We're
just
having a
having
big consult
consultation.
because I've been put under so many times, and they've done so many upper GIs, and actually my breathing's really bad. So when I laugh really hard, I kind of like aspirate. So they don't want to keep going through my throat. Because last time the GI doctor did it, he stretched out my esophagus because I have this big ulcer, and it was hard to swallow anything. But I can't stomach food at all. Not at all.
Well, you've
Kinda
been battling
sucks.
that for quite a few years now, and I mean, you had what, 6 surgeries?
I've had a lot. On my stomach,
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. I know it's getting up there.
Yeah, in 22, in 2022, that's when that same doctor that did my first surgery in 2001,
I got 5%
She-
left. I gotta
she
put my phone on pause.
she
I think they
she hid
screwed
it
you
from
up.
the doctor. She hid it from all the whatever, all the big
Okay.
physicians. So she got fired amongst some of her colleagues that were with her.
Aha.
But
I've had
this
3
has been the third
C-sections.
year. This is the third year, but it's hard to find a lawyer because I didn't have a broken bone. I just have a mutilated anatomy, which messes with me for the rest of my life. Because if they do the surgery, I will have to be put on a feeding tube that goes through my stomach, not my nose, in which I would have want the one on my nose, but there's nowhere it would be able to go
But you
to.
know, to me, that's worse than a broken bone.
Then I might not ever be off of the tube if it doesn't heal properly. So I might have to be on a feeding tube for the rest of my life. So if it's really on what the doctor is going to think and what he suggests, and if it's not going to be life threatening, me being 50 years old already, I'm just going to probably live out what I can live out for right now, because I want to go back to work. I have a job offer for $65,000 a year, and I want to take it, and I don't want nobody else to get it.
Oh, yeah, 65 grand a year.
There you go.
The last doctor I had is the one that almost caused me to lose my leg. He almost killed me, but it's because of him. I've had 3 C-sections, 6 hernia surgeries, gallbladder removal, a bypass, an arterial bypass in my left arm, and when he did the bypass in my arm, he took it out of my leg, and he wasn't supposed to. So he shredded the artery in my groin. He collapsed the abdominal aorta in my stomach, and I have a stent in my stomach and a stent in both legs.
Damn.
That's how I almost
We
killed.
all, we all
They
messed
said
up,
if-
bitches.
Yeah. They said my next surgery will be taking my leg off. So we're not having no more surgeries.
Yeah, we're not having no more
I'm already,
surgery.
it's been 7 years since I had a knee replacement, and they already have to want to replace it again. I'm waiting for that too.
Well, knee replacements and stuff, I know they've gotten better and stuff like that, but they're only good for up to
10 years if you work on your feet like me.
Yeah. They say, maximum about 10 years, and they got to get replaced again.
They tell me I have to change my profession. I start laughing. I'm like, okay, not happening.
I was the last one he worked on. He
Your
was
legs are-
at the hospital after that, but they wouldn't. Indiana is one of the hardest cases, or one of the hardest states to sue for malpractice. And 3
This one is
attorneys
crazy.
said, "You've got a case, but we won't touch it."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on in July. It's going to be the third. I'll be too late. And it's hard to find an attorney when they tell you that it's hard because they didn't break any bones.
Right.
They said
Yeah,
that's
it's bullshit. Sorry, but it's bull.
deal.
And I'm not her only patient. She even killed a patient back in the early 2000s. She was the cause.
Or you can
And that's what caused her to move. And no one could find her for a long time. And then I found her frickin' in 22 because it took me eating tainted peanut butter to discover I had an issue. And then I went in and I had to have my gallbladder removed. But I had old wounds and fresh wounds on my gallbladder. And I won't discuss that right now.
It's messed up how much they can get away with and go to another state and work.
But I told
It's
her, I
ridiculous.
said, while you're in there, just take my appendix. So she says
Exactly.
she said everything she removed was damaged, but my appendix was perfect. And she says, I don't know why I removed it. I said, because I didn't want to have to go in for that surgery too.
Yep.
What
can come out, take it out.
Was taken out. They still don't know what appendix does for your body to this
Nothing.
day.
No, it's just there.
It's like a gizzard in the chicken, I guess.
Your appendix does catch garbage. So
Well, it does, but I don't have one
where's that
anymore.
garbage go? Where's that garbage go when you don't have it? That's the question.
Right.
Goes up
Probably
your
out
ass.
your butt.
Right.
Probably out your
Under
butt.
intestines.
We don't need no thinking filter.
Right.
You don't want jumped up here in my lap.
You know, what really sucks with this whole thing is that I can't take any vitamins because they don't absorb in my stomach. So, and then the liquid vitamins are really expensive. I can't afford them.
Yeah.
That's just
Enough about me because I don't really. It's over. I don't know nothing until the second anymore.
hey, that's another Toby Keith. Enough about you, enough about how I talk about me.
Oh my,
You're on a Toby Keith
That was-
kick tonight.
that was-
Damon.
that was really funny about I'm gonna check you for ticks. I love that song and I chuckled. I'm like, oh my god, I didn't even think you were a
Hey,
country
you
punk.
cat for ticks, and I said something like that. Yeah, I check him all the time.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Supper's coming. The stupid snow and this cold weather made me put my bike back in the barn.
We don't have
Stupid
snow.
bike. I need to move that one in the next couple of months.
Okay.
It has
How
to.
about
I have to get it out of where it's at.
Talking about the Harley or the Honda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Where do you want to move it to?
Anywhere it's going to be safe.
Frog will take good care of it for you.
And I want it to get fixed. So it's,
Well, Shocker, if you're serious about the Harley, we talked that before. We'll talk offline
Yeah.
on that.
Hey,
Yeah.
it might be cheaper, Frogzilla, to fix the Honda than to fix your Harley.
I'm fixing them both,
Got
but
places in their neck
I
of the
need to.
woods.
I need to have that Harley moved from where it's at. It's getting a little dangerous. It's getting a little dangerous where it's at.
Right. I'll be talking to you soon on that.
Because too many people know that it's there,
Yeah.
and that was not by me.
Yeah, you might want to move it then.
Because all he has to do is find it. All he has to
do.
do is find it, and he can have it.
Right.
I'll be in contact with you, Shocker.
You still ain't got the title for it?
I have the title, but it's in
well,
both
then-
of our names.
Then
Mine's first, but it means nothing because there's an "and" there.
Oh,
And I won't be bringing it here. I mean, I could, but I'm gonna.
Right.
Go,
that means
Why
either one of you can get tags on it, right?
I'm the one that was smart enough that changed my driver's license stuff to my post office box, so I receive it because my name's first.
There you go.
You
So,
gotta get it
I got
completely
it.
in
I
your
got it
name when it's
licensed.
legal.
It's licensed for another year.
There you go. Hell yeah.
Gotta get your
Get
name.
storage bin
I just don't want to
somewhere.
drive it till I have a key. and
Let me tell
I need to
stories,
get tires, and I want it to go on over because he's a dumb piece of shit that likes to jerry rig everything.
We can get around ignition and this and that. That ain't a problem. But you know,
I already
like I said,
I already
we'll-
know
we'll
how to
talk
I
about
already know how to
finding
start
that.
it,
In
but
your
I
name.
don't want it to be jerry rigged anymore. I want a key so he can't
Right.
get on it and leave with it.
Exactly. We can do that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't want you putting money into the damn thing and stuff, and all of a sudden something goes to court or something. Oh, you got to give it back.
He can't take me to court for it. He cannot.
Get the title in your name.
It's in mine and it.
All right. Do you have the title?
Yes.
And it's in
I
his
can't
name?
sign his name. What do you? That's
Hey.
forgery.
Stop. I will talk to you later.
Don't even say that kind of stuff. Anyway,
Been here,
Blah, blah,
done
blah.
that.
moving on. Moving on.
Next subject.
I got people on here might be cops or something like that and want to arrest me. And
Auto
stuff.
pin.
And the bees and the flowers and the trees.
Hey, I got a question for Frog.
What?
The new, have you heard the new stuff going on about the Giza Plateau?
Yes.
How they got structures under the Giza Plateau?
What's a Giza Plateau?
That's
Pyramid.
the pyramid.
The Gaza. The Gaza.
Giza
The Gaza pyramid.
I got a pyramid over here in Wadsworth, but anyways, go on.
Anyway, they found 8 structures underneath them.
Yeah, that's pretty
They
wild.
used some kind of SAR. Me and Shadow was talking about it earlier. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, they scanned it again.
It is a big giant generator.
I
Yeah.
saw something, you know what? I didn't read it, but I saw a picture and it had a background of some pyramid stuff like that and like an underground stuff.
A mile and a
That's
half
it,
underground.
probably.
I,
Yeah,
I
that's probably it.
I didn't read it and blah, 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 but I saw a picture. I'm like,
Yeah.
Right. I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah, I think that's why I saw it, Rob. I thought it was something about King Tut. I've had enough King Tut. Except Steve Martin.
Well, they've never ever had any actual scientific fact that those pharaohs were buried there. Never.
Yeah.
So, what? Come on, bro. Let's hear it. Hello, Frogzilla.
You know, it's all
Yeah,
this
I can
technology
barely
we
hear
have
you.
today and stuff. You know,
Let's
for
hear
all
what
we know,
your-
all
what
the
your
technology
thoughts are
stuff
on it.
we have today, they might have had 3,000 years ago, this and that. We don't know. That's the reason those pyramids still stand and everything underneath the ground.
Hang
and blah,
on.
blah,
I'm hearing everything double, so
blah. Oh, sorry, Frog.
Talk slower.
Sure,
Let's
you
have a
smoking
drink of
something.
my beer. Slowly I return.
I got some gummies from Michigan, man. They're pretty good.
Rub it in. Rub it
Meet
in.
me at the
Just
border.
rub it in.
You live in Ohio and it's legal, but you got some stuff from Michigan.
Hey, all I can say is meet me over here in Lawrenceburg. We'll go to the casino, and you
Hey,
guys are still in
hey,
Indiana,
hey.
technically.
And it's easier for me to meet
I
you
got-
in Michigan instead of coming to your house when I go to mobbing, so you can get some good stuffs.
What'd you say, Frog? Nothing.
No, he ain't saying shit.
No
So
one
what'd
said
you
that.
say,
Frog
bro?
was
Like that.
stupid.
Just like I plead the fifth, that Cooper Allen song.
I think it'd
I
be
couldn't
cool
hear
to
it because,
casino
like I
and win
said,
some
I'm
money.
hearing double.
Take them damn headphones off then, man.
I did, and it didn't work. It didn't change it.
Oh, okay.
But
No, because I hear.
Jamin, I have everything that you need to grow. So if you want to borrow my stuff for 2 years, I got everything: tents, lights, and all the
My
materials.
problem
you
is I
need.
ain't got the room.
You ain't got a 2x6 foot area.
No.
Have you seen his garage? Is
Hey, you
as
might
bad
have
as
to clean a corner.
I have to clean a
That is
corner.
mine.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have a 4x4 tent too, but I knew that'd be too big.
Hey, Evil Rick's been to my house. Ask him. It's a fucking tiny thing, man. I can't even turn around without bumping into myself.
And clear a corner out in the garage.
That made me laugh too.
Oh,
It's
that's
not
funny.
big at all. It don't take much room.
All
I
right.
have a 6-car garage with a 3-car carport. Yes, I got 2 cars in the carport. One's a boat. I can't get a car in a 6-car garage because I got too much crap in there, the bikes
Yeah.
and everything else.
I'll have to bring the van out, pick up the Harley, bring it back too.
I'm like, man, I need a dumpster because I'm getting too old now. I was like, no, I don't need all this shit. I just shoehorned last Friday 2000 Road Glide, and I got to replace the head gaskets on.
I got a story for you if you guys want to listen. My son comes over and he goes, "Hey, Dad, you went and got that tank for me, right? Tank for his bike that his buddy welded." I said, "Yeah, I went and got it." He shook it and it's full of shit, you know. And I said, "Here, take the garden hose and run the garden hose through it and let it come out the petcock, you know." So he starts running the hose through it. And I looked at it. I said, "Was that leaking up at the top?" And he goes, "Yeah, that's where he welded it at." He put JB Weld on it and called himself welding the damn fuel tank.
Oh, damn.
Oh man.
I'm like, son.
Well, you know what? Depends what it is because it's not pressurized. So if you grind the paint down, and get the metal, JB Weld does work good.
Well,
Yeah.
a fuel tank on a Ninja 500 is pressurized. So yeah. So yeah, it's gonna leak. So we gotta work on getting a tank.
Yeah, it should leak. Well, it ain't that much pressure, but yeah.
Well, it's
I know I need to I need to get a tank for the Honda too.
you need one for yours too. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a couple dents in there that I will not be able to pull
I
out.
was talking about giving you my gas tank because I got that V45, that 82 Restored. That's a
The
beautiful.
only thing a
But
dent
you got
does
an
for you
85.
is shorten your gas fill up. That's all. You can live with a dent.
Oh, I know it shortens it up. Because I usually could make. I used to be able to make like 120 some miles on the gallon. Now I'm less than 100.
On a gallon? That's
It
good on a gallon.
It shouldn't make that much of a
On a
difference.
tank.
No,
She's talking
it
tank.
made it. I was talking about the tank. I mean, I'm just saying per tank.
She's probably
I used to
getting
make-
40
I don't
miles to the
know what
gallon.
the Fat Boy gets because my Fat Boy's so low on miles. I really don't want to get a 5-gallon tank, but my bagger's a 6-gallon tank, and I get
This is just a little thing.
If I when I travel like a white boy, I can get about 250 miles out of it, but that's maximum.
And I rode a Sportster at Tomahawk last year. I don't like them.
Why? Because you're getting gas too much?
Well, I tell you what, what's that?
No.
That Sportster, the
It's so narrow. I need a
the
bigger bike.
Nightster. Everybody's getting into that stuff, making their dyno, and if you watch Cruise Original stuff like that, put it up. And Harley just dropped the price on that one again for it's 10 grand, 9,999, and that thing's got a lot of power.
Oh, for what? For sports S?
Nice Sportster.
Yeah.
I don't really consider it Sportster, but rides good, handles good, stuff like that. A lot of power for 10 grand.
Right.
nobody wants those type of bikes though. You know?
Well, some people do, and Cruzy and Jamie. I know you watch Cruzy original stuff like that because they do the stunt shows stuff like that. They get a lot of horsepower to make a stunt bikes out. They're replacing the old FXRs that everybody wanted and stuff,
Yeah.
or the
I
Dynos.
wanted that blue and white one that they had down when we had the meetup in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that one, Jamin? The Sportster?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I've not seen one that pretty since then. I wanted it.
That Sportster S, which is different than the Knights, Star. So, but
The Nightster is 975, isn't it?
yeah, it's 120 horsepower. Where it's the same motor they put in the Pan America, which is like 150 horsepower, or so whatever. But
Well,
That's
that's
not
the
a horsepower.
Sportster S. The Sportster S has the same motor that the
Mhm.
Pan America has.
But it was I thought it was lower horsepower. But anyways,
It is
That's
lower
what
horsepower.
lower horsepower than
It is
the
lower horsepower, yeah.
than the
Look,
other one.
Jamin, there's a
What?
pussy for you.
Where?
That's
Oh, with the kitty.
Look at that kitty cat. Scratch that little belly. Scratch that belly. I'm ready to scratch that belly. There, one.
Uh-oh.
Shocker just left.
Shocker disappeared.
Sorry, Shocker.
It is still there. I still see it
My
there,
little girl.
Frog.
My little girl keeps clawing on me. She wants to come up here.
Yeah,
Damon, this ain't the one that ran off on me that one night and you were laughing at me.
How you doing, Jim?
hey, what's up, Jim? Hey, Frog,
Yeah.
will that stuff fit in the car, or do I need to bring the van?
I shouldn't touch
It'll fit
buttons.
in the car.
Will it fit in the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are we talking about fitting in the car or van?
Stuff.
Oh,
The supplies.
Nunya. It's
More
called
junk.
Nunya.
More
Nunya. Nunya. Nunya business.
Yeah, I have an update.
If you need a van, it's got to be a Christmas tree or something like that, you know?
I'll text you I'll text you after the show.
Okay.
Oh,
I
we're
got-
going
I
been
got
on
some
an
of
hour and
this.
43 minutes. What the hell?
Hey, we've been talking. We've been having a good time.
Yeah.
You know.
I actually turned Pro Monkey off because it was in my earbud on my phone. So I was like, I can't do too. I was like,
Oh, I don't
Well,
catch
if you
his
want
lies.
to go see,
no, I'm gonna stay here with my. I'm staying here with my brothers and sisters.
back on the subject. Good job, Greg.
After about an hour and 45 minutes.
Hey, let's have a beer.
How about some white grape juice
I like white grape juice.
I got
or,
tea.
or some water?
I got tea.
I've got tea.
Cheers.
Gross.
I got what I always got.
You know what? I gotta admit
Drink
something right
coffee?
here. I'm very jealous. I'm very jealous.
Are you drinking coffee there, Frog?
When's Frog not drinking coffee?
Hey, Jamin, you want to know why I'm very jealous?
Why?
Shucker got better cleavage than Rob does tonight.
I hope so.
Yep. Always.
Why does that
Dude.
make you
I
jealous? Wait a minute.
I
here.
gotta drink coffee to
Lolly's
go
not
to bed.
showing her. Lolly's not showing her cleavage, so I apologize. You know,
Always
Lolly,
show
you-
mine,
I
though.
guess- I'm
I
sure
don't even,
Lolly's
and I have
this is
little
nice,
ones.
better, but she ain't showing hers.
Always show mine.
I was gonna say
Somebody
something.
somebody told me, said something about that. You always show your cleavage. I said, because I'm 50 years old and I don't give a shit.
You know, last Saturday, and some of you guys know the last few weeks I've been shopping for a new car for my wife. Not new, but 22. We bought one last Saturday. I told my wife, I said, wear that nice low cut shirt. Yeah, I mean, my wife's retired. She's 66 years old with her. And she gave me hell about that. I'm like, No, show that shit. I need a
Some
little.
people
It
might
can help
slap
all
you.
this. But they
Some
got
people might
the
just slap you.
Hey, when you go to a biker rally, does it really matter if she's
You show your
50
boobs.
or 15? I mean, come on.
I'm still gonna stare, man.
Who
Huh?
was it? Ron White that said Ron White, the comedian, he had said, he goes, oh yeah, no. He goes, yeah, an old 78-year-old woman come up and said, you want to see my titties? Yeah, I do. And he'd be like, okay, now you can just roll them back up.
They're only boobs. They're only boobs.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, if
Yeah,
I
they're
got
just
better
boobs.
cleavage than you, Shocker, there's
That'd be
something wrong.
problem. Yeah. You better you better have surgery, and then you can give me some of them, and I can get them bigger.
Speaking
I'll
of,
trade
have
you.
you seen?
I like it when they're cross-sided. One looks that way and one looks this way. They're like, eh.
Have you seen Black Dragon's video?
Which video?
The one where the it looks like a girl. She's bent over and got cleavage out, and then she takes his shirt off, and she's got big muscles.
It's a guy. That's a guy. I'm sorry, I've been drinking beers.
And Black Dragon goes,
Oh
That
God!
was
Now I'm
funny.
gonna have to look for it on his channel.
No, I'm sorry, I'm coughing on my beer because I'm been drinking stuff like that. That was funny as hell. When
I gotta rewind that.
When if you look at my Hard Rock video, there's actually naked women there, but you can't tell they're women. I've
If
never
you go to
got a
Hog Rock
strike on
and
it.
stuff like
It's
that,
been
you
out
don't know
for what,
who's
2
who,
years
'cause
now.
there's naked men and naked women.
Right?
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
a few
Hog
weenie
Rock.
plopping.
Mm.
Dewana's lucky I didn't get her.
Get
I was
hurt.
topless. It was hot.
Get hurt doing what?
It was hot.
Topless on the
That
video.
baby is free.
Oh, you get sunburned, don't you? But wouldn't that hurt?
I wouldn't want to get sunburn on my boobies.
Yeah,
Bad
exactly.
enough when I get it
Oh,
on
you
my
just
cleavage.
put sunscreen on.
Yeah,
And
I
you
guess.
know
Put sunscreen on. You don't get it.
It'd be
Wax
more
on
like,
the house.
Yeah.
Tune in Tokyo. Come in Tokyo.
oh,
Wonder
good thing
if
we're
my
talking
wife's
about
out.
talking amongst our brothers and sisters here.
Yeah.
Hey, we're all,
You
you know what? And, or not, we ain't get the world out there and stuff like that, but I'll
can't
consider
talk
us all
boobies
brothers.
with your sister. You can't talk boobies with anybody.
That's right.
Talk boobies with my granddaughter.
It'll be all right.
I do.
Better to learn from you than somewhere else.
Tuck
Right?
that shit back in.
We should all show our tits.
Just like we were going for a walk. And my shirt falls down on the side. So does hers. I'm like, stop. You
Here's
can't
Sophie
be me.
wants to show hers. Sophie wants to show hers again.
See a
Somebody
mama, or
did
she
that.
just got a lot of little
Hey,
teeth.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'd be like,
Just noticed he was in.
let me see, let me see.
I didn't read the sides. I'm sorry, Jim and
Hey, I
How you
saw
doing, Diane
little bloodshot in that eye there,
What's
Frog.
up, Dying Breed?
That's from
Just a
lack of
little.
sleep.
Did you see them red streaks?
that's allergies. That's allergies.
Allergies, yeah.
That's lack of sleep. He's not been able to sleep because he hasn't been able to be medicated.
Oh man, that sucks.
It's terrible.
Insomnia sucks.
He gets maybe 3 hours, 4 hours.
Well, how come
Right,
you
like
get
that.
medicated?
See, there you go. You can go to a doctor and get a doctor's note and take that to court with you.
They don't care.
I know that, but I'm just saying that's you're causing me distress. You want me to sue you over this?
Unnecessary stress.
You know, I didn't think about
anxiety.
that. Maybe you know, talk to a doctor in Indiana over there and get a medical card. So, you know what? Yeah,
Well,
they say
it's not even legal with a medical
Don't
card.
have medical cards in Indiana. It's not, it is illegal, period. You cannot have it.
Oh, you know, you may be right because I'm thinking about a friend of mine, stuff
I
like
think
that.
a lot
I
of
think
it
in
should be with the
Wisconsin,
same
it's just a misdemeanor when it's under an ounce.
Right. So I can carry an ounce all day long in my car, even though I'm not doing it because of my job. You know, because my job is zero tolerance, all of that. But I just know my laws and this and that. And granted, my wife, who's retired, stuff. Oh yeah, she.
Don't say that you've never done it, because I'd say you were wrong.
Oh no, I do it.
Sure, I've passed out underneath the truck before.
I got connections at work when I said, you know what, you got drug test. You know, they ain't supposed to tell you stuff. So we got drug. So all right, for 2 days. Go flush my system.
Shit. Sometimes
The only
just I
good
just
thing
have to-
about all of it is when he actually does get to do it again, his tolerance will be lower.
Right.
Yeah, and then have to build it back up.
In my life.
He'd take a couple puffs and be like, "Woo, what's up?"
Well, I tell you what, you know,
Been there, done that.
I got to do a DOT test
Yep.
or through work, stuff like that. And because I'm in Illinois and everything's legal and stuff like that, it's actually on the paperwork. It always put no, but they don't list marijuana because marijuana's, you know, legal, you know.
Yeah.
So I have an issue with that, but I just put no regardless. But
Well,
I've never had a problem. But
now see, my boss says I don't care if it's legal. You're not to be smoking. If you do if something happens and you're tested and you test positive, you will get fired.
well, it's all about the insurance, Jamie, because their insurance is so, you know, the company insurance rate is so high. Yeah, it's legal, but it's no different than me showing up to work drunk.
Right.
Up in a
They need
truck.
to be able to, they need to catch up on the testing laws and the ability to test. They don't have a test right now, and marijuana's chosen your system for over 30 days. So you may not have smoked. You'll test positive for it.
If I drink all night tonight, get my whiskey, yeah, and I show up to work tomorrow morning, I can prove positive. You know, just in a few hours.
Well, yeah, you can.
But you know, marijuana was always, like you said, 30 days. Well, you smoke, it's in your system. Well, it was 30 days. Cocaine, it's out of your system in a day or 2 days. You know, it's like, which I don't do that stuff. So, you know, I'm just saying, but.
Yeah, there's just a lot of differences because there's people who can take one toke and they're screwed up. And there's people who can take, you know, Lord, a half an ounce and still walk and function.
Oh, I got friends. Oh, yeah, they wake and bake and this and that all day long and function.
I used to do that. Woo! I used to not be able to function my day without.
Is Evil still on here? Where's Evil? Is he still on here?
Yeah, he's still on here.
I could not function at work. I could not function nothing unless I was ripped. I was my father's. I am my father's daughter.
I'm not ripped. I'm just normal.
That's right. You're the ones that are messed up, not me.
Right.
I'll be right back.
I resemble that.
Thanks for the warning.
Yeah.
I didn't do nothing.
What problem? Couldn't hear you. Oh, I didn't do nothing. Yeah.
But years ago, I worked at a plating company, and they decided they wanted to have drug tests because my supervisor was trying to get me fired. But them dumbasses didn't know that I was the one that made the coffee every morning. And so I cut stems up real fine and put it in the coffee, and everybody failed.
Yeah.
They didn't get
Y'all
high off
fucks.
of it, but
Y'all
they
fucks.
all failed, including the owner of the company. Because we was like, if we got to take it, then everybody has to take it. You can't just say the employees on the floor had to take it. Everybody has to take it. And when he got his positive, he was like, well, this is screwy. I ain't paying for this. So,
So you didn't get fired, I guess.
no, they never
Hell
found
yeah.
out what I did. And I did it for like a month.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I got the coffee today. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I was the first one to work because I was the waste treatment operator, so I had to be there before everybody else.
All right.
So I made coffee in the mornings,
Right.
you know, and all it took was stems.
So, speaking of, are they going to let you go back to work or what while you're on home incarceration?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, Jamie.
Are they going to let you go back on to work when you're on home incarceration?
I don't know. There ain't a whole lot I can do anymore. See, I used to do home improvement and stuff, and
Right, I know.
when I got that bird shit in my lungs, I can't
Can't
do
do it
drywall
anymore.
work anymore. About the only thing I can do anymore is build decks, tile work, and paint. And I shouldn't be painting.
Yeah, definitely not.
I got a whole
It's
porch full
candle
of tools
time.
I can't use.
Well, guys,
But
it's
yeah, I
been
got
2
Mac,
hours.
and
I'm going to have
that
to get
put me
off of
down
here.
for 2 years.
All right.
I'm sorry, Fro. What was that?
I ended up getting Mac from breathing in bird shit, and
Right.
it put me down for 2 years. I was on so many antibiotics that I couldn't even go out into the sun.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, you telling me about that now.
Yeah, I was so sick that when I showed up at the hospital, they said I'd been dead within 24 hours if I wouldn't have came.
Was that bird flu? The same
Molly
kind of
had
shit
to
that's going
squeeze
down?
antibiotics into me 3 times a day out of a big bag. It was bad.
What was it? Bird flu?
No,
No,
it was
just
Mike.
bird shit dust.
Oh, Mike.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just from I was wearing
It's
a mask and I ran out of mask and I was doing an overhang on a house. I was replacing it. And when I pulled some down, I breathed it in
Okay.
and got in my lungs. And
Got
it took me out like that. I mean, it took me out fast.
Must
I
have been
think-
quite dusty.
Yep.
Lolly, her husband got arrested.
That's some dangerous shit.
Right?
Never mind.
I'm listening to the Greg in the background.
What? What? What'd I do
heard
now?
You say something about. I heard you say something about Pro Monkey and Lolly.
No, I told my wife I had to go down the basement to go to the freezer, get a pizza, bring out the hood. I said, there's a bunch of us still talking to us, and we're discussing, you know, Lolly and Froggy, which my wife has no idea. She's like, whatever. I said, a lot of people went over to Pro Monkeys thing, and she has no idea.
Yeah.
It's
no,
not a-
everybody stayed right here. Thanks for
Man,
being
like-
here.
Yeah. Because that's all old.
I'm getting off of here too.
She's older than all of us put together. That's
Yeah. And retired Rider just chimed in. He's live.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
but yeah, we're
We'll
at
have to
2
meet
hours.
again for a BS session.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
what are we doing? Are we leaving?
We're leaving. You can go
we're
eat your
gonna
damn
leave.
pizza
Where am I gonna
Hey,
go?
Frog, I'll call
wherever
you,
you're
man.
going.
You hear me?
Hell
You're
in
gonna
a
leave.
handbasket.
Lolly, tell him I'll call him.
Yeah, it was a great show. I know it's mending the views and this and that. Maybe to get some views later stuff. It was a great
Hey,
show. Great time.
Donald.
Oh yeah.
Donald
look at
just
this.
saw that we
Don't
were
matter
on.
where you go, but you can't stay here.
Right?
Donnie
Oh,
just
now
saw
Donna
we
You
were
can
on.
say all you want.
Now Donna just jumps in.
Well, peace out, guys. I gotta get the dogs fed. They're driving me crazy.
Lolly, we'll see you
Yeah.
later.
Bye,
All right, see you
Lolly.
later, Lolly.
Hey, Frog, I'm gonna call you later, all right?
All
And
right.
Shocker, you and me, we're gonna hook up a little bit on
What's
that
up,
bike.
Gloria?
Hey, Gloria.
Look,
Okay.
everybody
Hi,
comes on at the
Gloria.
end.
Yeah, Froggy, everyone's coming in at the end, man.
Well, we can either leave or just or send them a link and let's get on there and
I gotta
I'm gonna
go.
head
I'll see y'all
downstairs
later.
and I'm gonna head downstairs and spend time with the wife.
There you go.
why?
Oh my gosh. See you later. Bye.
All right.
Oh,
Froggy.
you're gonna spend all the rest of the weekend. You're gonna fix brakes on your car. Oh no, you ain't getting parts till Tuesday. So
Right.
Later, y'all. I
All
gotta
right,
help her take
Froggy.
the dog out.
we get off of here. It was a great show, guys. Talk to you later.
Yeah. Well, I'll talk later.
All right, Rob.
Hello,
Yeah,
everyone who just came in.
you know what? Everything, Rob, it was a good time. Real good
It
time.
was. It was a good time.
Yeah, maybe giggle and laugh and stuff.
Right.
I'll talk
All right.
to you tomorrow or something like that on Discord.
Yeah, we'll talk. You know, and here's our ending. Here's our cue. All right, everyone. Y'all have a good night. Have a
Peace
good
out.
weekend. We'll catch you later.
Later.